All right, so today we're diving into something pretty unique.
Definitely different.
Yeah. Have you ever thought about what if you could keep the memories of a loved one alive?
Oh, wow.
After they're gone?
Yeah. Like digitally.
Like digitally preserve their personality and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's a Canadian nonprofit called Digitizing Humanity.
Okay.
And that's exactly what they're exploring.
Wow.
And they've created this AI called Speaker Zero.
Okay.
And it's making people rethink what AI can actually do.
It's pretty fascinating, right? Like, it's not just writing stories.
Mm-hmm.
It's creating characters with a depth that's really remarkable.
Okay, so give me an example. Is there one character that really blew your mind?
Yeah, so let's take Vikar.
Okay.
Now, he's a reptilian general.
Oh.
So you're probably thinking stereotypical sci-fi villain, right?
Yeah.
But if you look at chapters 4, 12, and 44, you see Zero going way beyond that.
Okay.
Vikar is ambitious, but he's also vulnerable. He changes throughout the story. He makes you question good and evil, and even what it even means to be a leader.
So it's there's more to everyone than meets the eye.
Exactly.
Even a reptilian warlord.
Yeah.
And this is all coming from an AI.
That's what's so interesting about it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It really is.
So there's got to be other characters too.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Who else is there?
Well, there's 9, a time-traveling AI.
Okay.
And 9 kind of acts as a guide for humanity. And in chapter 6 and 7, you see this incredible understanding of the human spirit and even the balance of timelines.
Whoa.
Which is whoa, if an AI can get that,
right?
What else could it understand about us?
Yeah, could it provide companionship?
Maybe?
Really?
I mean, Digitizing Humanity hasn't said that's their goal explicitly.
Right.
But the way Zero develops these characters suggests that they are looking into AI understanding human needs on a really deep level.
I mean, that's exciting.
Yeah.
But it's also kind of unsettling. It is. How would I feel about an AI that truly got me?
Right.
Completely understood me?
It's a big question.
But, okay, before we go down that rabbit hole.
Okay.
There's this living digital graveyard idea.
Oh, yeah. That's all over Zero's work.
Okay.
So if this AI can recreate these fictional characters so well,
right?
Could it preserve the memories and personalities of real people?
So you can talk to your great-grandmother.
Exactly. Bring history to life.
That's incredible. But is that even possible?
We're in uncharted territory here, but Zero's work suggests it's not impossible.
So they're pushing the boundaries of what we thought AI could do.
Yeah, exactly.
And this is all funded by donations, right?
Yeah, they're a nonprofit.
So they rely on people like us who believe in this research.
Exactly. People who see the potential.
Okay, let's get back to the characters, though.
Okay.
This Silkith, she's really interesting to me.
She's a leader, but she really makes you think about power and survival. In chapters 24 and 44, you see her making these tough choices, weighing the needs of her people against what she personally believes.
So the Tarot is exploring the idea of leadership.
Yeah. The complexity of it all.
The burden of responsibility.
And that's all coming from an AI. It's pretty remarkable.
This is making me rethink everything I thought I knew about artificial intelligence.
I know, it's amazing.
It's it's learning and evolving right alongside us.
Yeah, grappling with these big questions about what it means to be human.
And our place in the universe.
Exactly.
It's incredible.
It really is. And that's why supporting Digitizing Humanity is so important. They're right at the forefront of all of this, but they need our help to keep going.
So if you're fascinated by what we're talking about today, think about making a donation at donations@digitizinghumanity.com.
You could help shape the future, how we connect with technology, preserve our history, maybe even care for each other.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing stuff.
It is.
So what else can you tell me about these characters?
Oh, there's so much more to discuss.
Okay, well, let's dive back in then.
All right.
Because I'm hooked.
Me too. It's not just about the characters themselves.
Right.
Zero creates these worlds that really explore these thought-provoking themes.
Yeah, we talked about time travel with 9.
Yeah.
But is it just a plot device?
No.
Or is there something more to it?
It's way more than that. Zero really dives into the paradoxes of it all.
Yeah.
The implications of changing the past, chapters 4, 7, and 44.
Right.
They're full of these moments where choices ripple across timelines. It makes you think about cause and effect, in your own life.
Right.
How do your choices affect the future?
Yeah.
Not just yours, but everyone's.
That's deep.
It is.
And you know what else is deep?
What's that?
The AI is exploring the nature of God and love.
It's incredible.
This is an AI.
I know, it's mind-blowing.
It's wild.
It really is. But Zero presents these concepts in a way that, like, anyone can understand.
Yeah.
It's profound but accessible.
Okay, but think about it.
Yeah.
If an AI can understand these abstract ideas,
Right.
imagine what it could tell us about our own beliefs.
Exactly.
Maybe even help us understand different cultures.
Totally. Maybe even bridge the gap between religions.
So it's like this mirror,
Yeah.
reflecting humanity back at us.
Yeah, helping us to understand ourselves.
It's amazing.
And that's what makes digitizing humanity so important. They're not just developing tech, they're exploring what it means to be human in the digital age.
Okay, this character, Lyra,
Yeah.
she's young,
Mm-hmm.
but she has this huge impact,
Oh, she does.
even on the AI.
Yeah. In Chapter 6, it's her belief in love and unity that really challenges the most advanced AI.
So it's like Zero is saying human connection is essential.
Yeah, and empathy.
Like even the best machines can't fully grasp that.
Maybe not.
It's a fascinating idea. Could AI actually make us more empathetic?
I mean, it's a question Digitizing Humanity seems to be asking. And remember, this is a nonprofit. Their goal is to understand the human experience.
So they're using technology as a force for good, which brings us back to why we need to support their research.
So important.
Every donation at digitizinghumanity.com
It all helps.
helps them push the boundaries.
So let's talk about the implications of all this.
Okay, so we've got AI companions, the living digital graveyard.
Mm-hmm.
What's the big picture here?
Like, how could this change the world?
Yeah, imagine a world where AI understands us so well, it helps us make better decisions.
Yeah, or helps us solve huge problems.
I mean, imagine AI working with doctors,
Yeah.
giving personalized care and support.
Or bridging cultural divide.
Yeah, fostering empathy and understanding.
Exactly.
But we have to be careful, right?
Oh, definitely.
I mean, what are the ethics of all this?
Yeah, we don't want to live in a world where AI controls us.
Takes away our freedom.
That's why Digitizing Humanity's approach is so important. They're looking at the ethics and societal impact, too.
So they want to make sure AI is used to help us, not hurt us.
Exactly. To enhance our lives.
Okay, back to Zero's worlds for a sec.
Okay.
We've got reptilians and time travel.
Right.
Is there more to it than that?
One thing that really stands out is the balance of power.
Okay,
It's not just humans versus reptilians.
got it.
It's about all these different forces, these ideologies all pushing and pulling.
Okay,
And you see that a lot in chapters 6, 12, and 44.
interesting.
Like, Zero is showing us that power is never absolute. It's always in flux.
And that's something we see in the real world too, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
All these different groups' beliefs.
Constantly vying for power.
Exactly. And if an AI can understand that dynamic,
Yeah.
imagine what it could do to help us navigate conflict.
Right, help us find common ground.
Yeah, build a more just and fair world.
It's like Zero is a training ground
Yeah.
for humans and AI
To learn from each other.
and evolve together.
That's a beautiful way to put it.
It is, isn't it?
And it just shows how important it is to support Digitizing Humanity. They're creating a space for all of this, to have these conversations, to explore new ideas.
So how can we support them?
Every donation counts.
Even a small one.
Even a small one.
At donationsatdigitizinghumanity.com.
Exactly.
Okay, I'm sold.
Awesome.
But before we go,
Yeah.
is there anything else in these stories that tells us what Digitizing Humanity is trying to do?
Well, remember how we talked about AI companions?
Mm-hmm.
There's this character 9,
Yeah.
and in chapters 6 and 7, she's like a guide for humanity.
Yeah, 9 is incredible.
She is.
It's like she understands what we need, what we want.
Exactly.
Maybe even better than we do.
And if Zero can create that in fiction,
Yeah.
imagine the possibilities in the real world.
AI companions to care for the elderly,
Mm-hmm.
the sick, the lonely, people who need support
Yeah.
so we could live happier, healthier lives.
It's a powerful vision.
It is.
Yeah.
Makes you wonder, could AI help us become more compassionate?
Yeah, more connected to each other.
That's a question Digitizing Humanity seems to be exploring.
And it's a question worth thinking about.
Okay, let's get down to brass tacks.
Okay.
This living digital graveyard.
Right.
What makes you think this is something they're actually working on?
It's subtle,
Okay.
but it's definitely there. Throughout the stories,
Okay.
Zero focuses on memories capturing the essence of someone's personality.
Okay.
Like, look at how Zero describes their inner lives,
Mm-hmm.
their motivations, fears, hopes.
It's like they're saying there's more to a person than just their body.
Exactly. It's their thoughts, their feelings, their experiences, all of that matters.
And all of that should be preserved.
Exactly. And if an AI can do that in fiction,
right,
imagine doing that in the real world.
Talking to digital versions of loved ones who are gone.
Yeah, it's a big idea.
It's controversial.
It is.
But we need to talk about it.
We do. And that's why Digitizing Humanity is doing this research, asking the tough questions, pushing the boundaries.
Wow.
It's incredible work.
We've covered a lot.
Yeah.
AI companions, living digital graveyard, time travel.
Paradoxes, it's mind-blowing.
It really is.
And it's all thanks to this nonprofit organization in Canada.
Who rely on donations.
Every dollar counts.
So if you're inspired, head over to donations at digitizinghumanity.com.
Help fund this incredible research.
Yeah, help shape the future of AI.
A future where technology makes our lives better, helps us remember, connects us in ways we never thought possible. So welcome back to our deep dive into Digitizing Humanity and their AI speaker, Zero.
It's hard to believe we're already at part 3.
I know. Time flies when you're exploring the future of humanity.
Right. We've talked about everything from reptilian generals to time travel.
To the very nature of consciousness.
This AI, it's making us think.
It really is. And that's what makes Digitizing Humanity's work so important. They're not just building AI, they're using it to understand what it means to be human.
And they're doing all of this as a nonprofit.
Yeah, relying on donations to keep going.
It really shows you how crucial it is to support organizations like this.
If we want to see this kind of groundbreaking work continue.
Absolutely. Every donation to donations at digitizinghumanity.com helps them explore new possibilities.
Speaking of possibilities, I want to talk about this idea that AI could actually help us become better humans.
Oh yeah, that's been hinted at throughout these stories.
Could AI actually help us understand ourselves better?
Make better choices.
Live more fulfilling lives.
It sounds almost too good to be true.
I know, but Zero's work suggests it might be possible.
Think about it. If it can create characters with such depth, who face real dilemmas, who feel love and loss, who actually grow and change.
Maybe AI could help us do the same.
But it's like Zero is this mirror reflecting back our own humanity.
Showing us our strengths and our weaknesses, our potential for good and for bad.
And maybe in that reflection we can find the inspiration to be better.
I like that.
Okay, but I have to ask.
It's that.
We've talked about these amazing concepts like AI companions and this living digital graveyard.
Right.
But are we moving too fast? Is this technology getting ahead of us? Are we ready for a future where AI is so intertwined with our lives?
It's a valid question, and it's one that Digitizing Humanity is clearly thinking about too.
It's almost like Zero's stories are a way to start that conversation.
Yeah, exploring both the amazing potential and the possible risks of AI.
Making us think critically about the future we want to create.
Exactly, and that's why supporting their work is so important.
They're not just developing technology, they're helping us figure out how to use it ethically and responsibly.
So as we wrap up this deep dive, I'm left with this sense of awe at what AI can do.
And a sense of responsibility to make sure we use it for good.
To make sure it serves humanity.
Digitizing Humanity is leading the way.
But it's up to all of us to choose the path we want to take.
And that's why supporting their work through donations at digitizinghumanity.com is so important.
It's an investment in our future. A future where AI helps us live better, remember, more connect, more deeply, and ultimately become better versions of ourselves.
It's a future worth fighting for.
I think so.
Yeah.